Hey guys, this is Adam over at Perkins Motorplex, helping Bailey get you a video on our 17 Chevy Tahoe Premier. I think he was tied up in our manager's office, but I definitely didn't want to keep you waiting at all, so we wanted to go ahead and get you all the information that we can. This one here, again, is the Premier Edition, so this vehicle does qualify even as a 17 for factory type protection. That is a $0 deductible for all bumper-to-bumper and powertrain components, and that's good anywhere in the nation. It's a certified shop or a dealership. You will be protected for all parts and labor for powertrain or bumper-to-bumper. Tires on this one are in great condition, tons of tread left on those. A little bit of like a rimming, I guess you would say, right there from like curb damage possibly. Hard to notice from a distance, but if you're right up on it, you can see it. So I just want to be transparent and show that to you as well. Minor ding I noticed down here on the driver rear door. It's hard to see actually the closer I got, but right here you can kind of see the reflection bouncing off of that. Now this vehicle does have obviously the chrome trim, keyless entry. It's got the drop down for the running boards as well, which is super nice. I absolutely love that feature. Coming around to the other side, here in the rear, you'll notice it does have the park aid sensors all across that back bumper. Of course, it's set up for towing. Hit that button. That's the auto function on the tail hatch. Does have the powerized seats. That's both rows, middle and back. Fold down completely flat with the touch of a button. So if your hands are full and you're loading cargo, you do have an option there to make it a little bit easier. Press the button there on the rear hatch. It lowers again on its own. Absolutely crazy about those types of features. Coming around, well, I didn't notice that actually first time I came around, but a little bit of a bump right there. It's not under the paint or anything. And a little touch-up area right there. Just trying to stay as transparent as I can. Coming down the passenger side, again, just trying to show you some body angles since we got a little bit of sunlight to work with. I noticed a tiny spot right here. Again, just trying to get the angle right to show it. There it is. Very minor. Only noticed it on my third walk around, I promise you. Hopping onto the interior in the back seat while we're over on this side. Does have the captain's chairs in the middle row. Obviously, it's got the bench there in the rear. Headliner's clean, dry, and it smells great. It does have the rear entertainment mounted right there in the center as well. And it's got the rubber factory floor mats. So it's nice and easy to keep clean. Right here, I noticed there's a little line. Doesn't feel like it's down in the paint. That might actually be something that would come right off. Little touch-up spot there and a scratch right there if I'm being picky. But again, we don't want you to have any negative surprises on arrival. Chrome mirrors in great condition. A couple little minor scratches. And there's a little bit of a scuff there. A lot of that right there, though, I think is just where wax has been on it. I'm not feeling those on contact at all. Does have the proximity alert sensors there in the front end as well, which is not on all the vehicles in this model year for sure. So that's a nice touch. And then I'm just feeling for touch-up spots on the hood. That's the most common spot where we get little rocks that pop up off the road. There's a few of those. But again, step back just a couple feet. Super, super impressive. Coming around to the front seat area, here's where all the fun stuff is. I do want to point out, I don't want to leave out, it does have the actual luggage rack on top. It's a really nice feature if you're traveling at all. Here on the interior, of course, you've got tons of options. This is where that extended warranty really becomes valuable. Your power locks, power windows, power mirrors, power seat with memory function. All of that's included on that protection plan. Power seat as well. You've got a little bit of tear right there on the driver outside portion of the front seat. Overall, though, the leather is in really, really good shape. Hopping inside, this does have the power on the steering column, so super convenient there as well. Push button start. As this clears the gauges, I do like to point out this one has the one key with it, so it's got lock, unlock, rear hatch and rear glass release, as well as remote start. 67,483 for exact mileage. So based on model year alone, but plus with the mileage, it's out of warranty on bumper to bumper and powertrain. However, again, that protection plan is going to come in clutch for you. So got your power heated seats, got your AC seats as well, dual climate control. If I turn off that sync function, you can see the driver and passenger don't have to agree on the temperature. If you're like me and my wife, you probably never agree on the temperature. I've been together 11 years. I don't think I've ever won that battle yet. Lots of power charging stations. Does have the nice cargo space right there behind that display. I think that is really, really neat. And even got its own little charging port in there. Lots of features though. Navigation, it's got the phone projection screen, Bluetooth of course. It's got traffic alerts, several other apps, OnStar, My Chevrolet, so you can always collect points based on service appointments and things like that done at a dealership. It's got the big glove box, the trim there, almost like wood grain, just looks excellent in the doors. And again, it's got the really nice sunroof. Finally got a little bit of sun today just to show that thing off, I do believe. Does not have any smells, not noticing stains or anything in the headliner as well. Any other questions y'all have, you just let us know and we'll be more than happy to get you that information. Thank you so much.